Show. Listen, we have a great show lined up for you. I'm your host, Kim Jacobs, better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real, relevant, and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. I am excited because today we are having a graduation of a young lady that took our training program called How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. So I am super excited to have her here with us today. She's backstage, and I'll be pulling her in a moment. I want to let you know that during this training, it's actually a 6-week training course. And you get the opportunity to go on a 6-week journey of how to start a virtual show, a podcast from scratch. And during that time, we talk about things like what the focus of your show should be, how to make sure that you have guests so that you don't have a bunch of blanks on your calendar, how to make sure that you formally know who you're talking to in the virtual studio audience. We talk about all kinds of things. What kind of equipment do you need? How do you go about getting your sponsors? You name it. It gets covered in that 6-week training. So as you're grabbing your virtual seats, let us know who you are. Do you even have an interest in having a show? And I'll tell you my theory on why you should have a show as well. We'll talk about that. But today we have with us Saskia Christian. Isn't that a name in itself? Saskia Christian. If that name alone is fire, put it in the comment. Yes, come through. Saskia Christian. All right, I'm going to bring her in and we're going to get to know this beautiful woman. Hello, Saskia. How are you today?
I am doing excellent, Kim. How are you? So great to be on your platform. As always, phenomenal woman.
Oh, same here. You are phenomenal. And I'm so honored that I had the opportunity to coach you in this training program, and we're going to talk a lot throughout this broadcast just to give people a chance to know who you are and what you bring to the world and how things are going to just get better, all because of your newfound vision on what God is going to do through you to salt this earth. So I'm excited.
Of course. And I must say that the training was very comprehensive, and I surely got equipped with all the tools, the resources I need to be able to be a host of a phenomenal TV show. So trained by the best, so I expect the best. And it was
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. So listen, everyone, as you're grabbing your seats again, let us know. I see you all already popping on. I see you, Dennis. Is glad to have you on. And any of you that's popping on the screen, make sure you pop a comment. So I know, Julia, I see you. I see all of you that pop on. But if you don't put a comment, sometimes I don't get a chance to call your name out. People say, oh, I watch you every day. I'm like, say hi, say anything. Just put an emoji and I'll be honored to say your name. Okay. So today on this episode, just so you have a flavor of what's going to be happening, it is really just an opportunity for us to introduce a new talk show host to you. And you'll be able to learn more about her backstory, who she is, and then also more about the 6-week training that I briefly shared with you all already, and give people a chance as well to be able to be a part of the whole Kim Jacobs Show experience. I think it's just a great experience as we're bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. And then you can also know that you're going to learn more about Saskia Christian's show and what you can expect when you tune into her show, as well as she'll be presented with something at the end. So that's what you can expect from today's episode. And I am going to go ahead and introduce you to Saskia Christian. I say her name a lot because I love it. Saskia Christian is a renowned trauma healing, human and environmental sustainability expert. She was born in Georgetown, Guyana, and later lived in Antigua and Barbuda.
Barbuda, yes. Twin Islands.
Barbuda. Okay. She holds a graduate degree in chemical engineering and with a thesis option from the New Jersey Institute of Technology. With over 17 years of corporate visionary leadership experience and PMP certified professional in high tech sector, Saskia has become a passionate advocate for empowering others through her work as a training executive consultant, author, speaker, and founder of Boost Through, a multi-platform transformation coaching service. And now there are, when I say, are so many accolades to Saskia's portfolio. I want to welcome her today, but I also want to give her a chance to share her own backstory versus me just reading it. So welcome, Saskia.
Well, 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 thank you so much again for having me. It's indeed what a privilege to be able to go through your training because I have a high level of respect for your expertise and just how you conduct your show and everything. So I was just thrilled to be able to have that opportunity to just to sit and learn, have great insights on how I can really conduct my TV show and give the world the very best and have a great impact. So that's what I'm all about. I'm an executive trainer. I actually just sent out a rebranding and reintroduction of myself this morning. I'm an executive trainer, a trauma and healing and resilience life coach, consultant, because I really do look at human empowerment as well as the environmental sustainability background that I do have as a chemical engineer. So it's quite a lot going on here, but my main mission is to make sure that the underestimated, overlooked business professionals, whether it's in the corporate or the entrepreneurial space, they are given their power back and they're able to enjoy, really have that authentic, triumphant life experience, and they deserve that. So I'm really all about adversities, overcoming adversities. I am your comeback queen. And I cannot wait to be able to share all those principles, everything that I have put into practice to be able to overcome and walk in this beautiful life of purpose to show people that they can because they can. And so every day it's exciting. I don't know what's going to be tomorrow. What's going to happen next? And I know it just keeps building and building because I know my heart posture. And I really do want everybody to experience the best version of themselves like I am experiencing right now. What a gift it would be to see the whole world transformed. And that's why I'm here. That is my mission. That's why I get up every day. And of course, that's why I do these, offer these products, amazing products and services, whether through the many books that I've written on resilience, personally and professionally, just having to go through my dad being missing and living with that and conquering despite what's happening there, overcoming talent marginalization in the corporate workspace, right? And actually delivering or providing a transformation kit to help others overcome so they can change the narrative from victim to victor. That's what I'm about. Enough with it all. I say shake things up and let's get on with the new. You have a lot to conquer here in this life. So the Resilient Power TV show, that's what you can expect from us. We will be addressing all those, the wounds, how you can recover from those emotional wounds, right? Restore, have supportive and loving, positive relationships so that you can heal and thrive again. But not only that, but have long-lasting thriving and success. And don't we all want that? We all do want that when we get up every day.
Okay, so you said so much in that brief moment of time. One thing that stood out to me is you said, even in the midst of your father missing.
Yes.
Can you talk about that a little bit more? Because this show is about how people are balancing their lives in the midst of even trials and tribulations, things that's happening beyond our own circumstances, sometimes by force. So talk about that a little.
Yeah, so I had to have this mindset transformation that all the negatives, all the negative experiences, I had to see them or get something positive out of it. And that started with somebody very close to me, obviously, and just having the opportunity to be able to share in the Resilient A.F Stories of Resilience book, right, at the Oscars and heading to the Emmys here in September and just being on the New York, billboard in Times Square. How amazing it is to be able to encourage others because I'm a global life encourager at heart. That is my purpose. I'm a champion for individuals, for professionals, because I want people to do their best. And so having those resources and being able to take advantage of them so that I can actually personally heal. So as I'm healing, I'm actually pulling others up and they heal, right? Having those amazing platforms, what a gift. And I am very grateful to the Global Resilience Project initiative by Blair Kaplan Venables, who creates spaces for people to share their stories, be vulnerable, so we can encourage this world. We have a world of hurting people.
Yes.
Right?
That's right.
People want to know that you care. They don't care about anything else.
That's right.
Because everybody is living their own experiences.
That's
and we
right.
need to encourage and help another. We should never use our words to really, make people feel weak, right?
That's
or feel inferior. No way. We have enough pain going around as it is.
That's
So
right.
let's all try and do our part and work on ourselves. And that's what I'm here to do. Come along with me. As I am transformed, you can be transformed.
Oh, I feel like I'm talking to my twin because
Oh.
I believe wholeheartedly, Saskia, that nobody is better than anyone else. We
No.
all, you may be in circumstances or situations where you're better off just because of whatever the reason. Maybe you had a financial windfall, inheritance. God has blessed you to be able to have financial wealth, whatever the case may be. But that does not make us better people than anybody else. And so I'm so grateful to hear how you're saying, hey, come along with me on this journey. That's what life is about. It's like you can follow me as I follow Christ. Some things
There
that's
you
happening
go.
in my life. I don't want you to follow me if I'm not following Christ myself. So I want you to follow as I follow. Let's grow together.
Let's grow together and show love. I don't care which background you're from. I keep saying that. It does not matter whether you're a CEO or the janitor.
That's right.
You would like to have love and respect.
That's right.
So show love and respect to others, right? What you'd like for yourself, do for others.
That's right. Do unto others as you would have done unto you, and this world would be so much better place. Sometimes, Saskia, I'm out at the grocery store or something, and I'm getting ready to park, and the person's getting ready to park, and I'm like, oh no, you, and then they're like, no, you. We're like, no, we're going back and forth, really fighting to just be nice to each other, right?
Yes.
I'll get out of the car and I'll say, now, nobody captured that on video.
Exactly.
Because that was a moment of black and white having a beautiful exchange of positivity.
Of course.
There are still some great people in this world. Not everyone is out to hurt you or to harm you. And we have Saskia Christian, who's one of those people that is a resilient mind coach who is determined to help you get to the other side of your mountain.
Yes. And I have to say this, in order for you to really experience the best help for yourself, you really should focus on who you get the help from. Did the person walk through some major adversities and overcome, able to make it to the other side, regardless of those hardships? That's the person that I would want to have taking me by the hand and say, you can do this. Let me give you all those, the wisdom and everything, those insights to be able to conquer life again and show up for yourself and show up for your family, show up for your teammates, in the workplaces. What a beautiful thing it would be, right? We all have that opportunity today. Yes, let's do this.
Right. So listen, if you're in the studio audience, and again, I see all of your names and things. I'm trying to see y'all and talk, but it's hard to do that. But Jackie, I see you. I see you, Dennis. I see you all. I see you all out here. Make sure you put some comments over here. Oh, I see you saying, Dennis, that, hey, this is the best show. Thank you so much for your kind sentiments. We really appreciate it. All right, listen. Today we're talking with Saskia Christian, who is graduating from our training program, How to Start Your Own Show through scratch and from scratch. And so if you're interested as well, you can also be a part of our training program
Of
and go on a
course.
6-week journey with us.
Yes.
And so our next group training is actually just started. So if you're interested in being one of the 5 students that go through that program, what happens is I meet with you online virtually in the comfort of your own home,
Mhm.
and you will love the experience. So know that you can be a part of that. You can just simply call 704-944-3534 to get more information. 704-944-3534. And you can also email Kim at the Balance Doctor, and that's spelled out, doctor spelled out, dot TV. So feel free to reach out and be happy to include you in one of our training sessions. So, Saskia,
Yes.
whenever I think about you, I see all of these accolades, which you didn't send me any of these pictures. So I had to go do my own research, right? I had to go do my own talk show stuff. So these are things you've been featured on so many different platforms. What made that be the case for you? Talk about just some of your features that you've experienced in your journey.
Yes, yes. Thank you for having me share on that. So it's all really been organic. Every place I showed up as I network and join amazing community organizations, like for instance, the Global Society for Female Entrepreneurs, that opened doors for me to be able to give press releases about all the amazing, things and offerings on my platform, has to give. And so not only that, being actively involved in the local chamber of commerce, with 2 committees and writing. Writing is really my passion. That's where transformation begins. And I'm a creative visionary, so it all comes to life when I do write out there. And I really love when my words are used to encourage others. So just that release, that share of all that I'm doing, the exciting things about
Right.
Boost True, right, is really truly a gift. And I, not only that, the most amazing thing is to actually be an executive contributor for Brains Magazine. Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that itself was something. And just having that, to reach a 300,000 people and weekly, and just to share about everything resilience and get my, uniqueness, of my portfolio shine through. Wow, it's so amazing to be able to do that and to be recognized with their global award as well, the Queer Global Award. What an honor for mental wellness and all things sustainability. So I am very, very grateful. And everybody, I would like everyone to be able to experience that, not just me on magazines and so forth. As you do meaningful work, right? As you design, products and so forth. And I have my app that sure will be, coming out soon. We're working to getting funding on that. That's a crisis coaching app for professionals. I do everything from the heart and from the experiences that I have walked. And that's the experience. No one can take it away from you. That
Mhm.
stays with you. Now you have a
Right.
choice. Is either you, really, really do dwell in that, the negative experiences, or you use them to grow and to grow others. And I choose the latter.
And that's a great, wise choice to choose the latter to help grow others,
Absolutely.
not just get it and hoard it for yourself, but to grow others. And so, what made resilience be? Now, again, everybody that's just tuning in, we're talking today with Saskia Christian, who is graduating from a 6-week training program on how to start your own show from scratch. She is well versed in many subjects, but resilience is her powerhouse, her tool, what she keeps in her toolbox to help others become their best versions of themselves. How do you recommend to other people that they determine what is their strength, that thing that they're going to come and bring to the world? Because resilience is clearly yours.
Yes, I would say look at the path that you've walked. That will dictate exactly what your purpose is, what your
Mhm.
passion is. So when you
Good.
have purpose and passion aligning, it's
Mm.
so it's potent. And again, it's something that makes you irreplaceable. That's the word. And that's what we want. Nobody wants to be able to be, filled by someone else, right? We all
That's
have unique capabilities to shine. So shine, right? No one can take that away from you. That is your birthright. I keep saying that all the time. It truly is,
it
right?
really is.
When you walk in purpose, and
Right.
this is the opportunity I'm having, and everybody has their own superpower. I call it superpower, inner strength that they
Mhm.
can tap into.
Mm.
Right? That's why I think our slogan is tap into your resilience power. So I encourage everyone listening, tap into your inner superpower today, not tomorrow, not next week, today.
Right.
It is
And
time.
then when you do that, Saskia, what
Mhm.
I've learned anyway is there, I don't care, there are a gazillion Kims, imagine. There are a lot of
Of
Kims in
course,
there,
yes,
right?
but not this
But
game.
I'm like, there are a lot of Kim Jacobs in the world. I was like, so I'm like, whoa, how many Kim Jacobs are there? Guess
Hmm.
what? There's only one me.
Of
There's
course,
only one me. And I
I
don't
love
have
it.
to compete against anybody else. Just be the
Just be
best
yourself.
Kim that God created me to
Yeah.
be. And I love that when you're talking about just being our authentic self. What other
Mhm.
self can we be except for who God created us to be?
Be confident. I mean, my newsletter alone speaks for itself. It's being heavily consumed by professionals. Well, I had high expectations for it, but I didn't know it was going to be like that. Right? But I'm so glad that people are able to extract so much meaning. But what I'm doing, I'm feeding them strategies, professionals, my fellow professionals, each week
Mm,
on how they can become unstoppable.
it's good.
And that's something that no one can take away from you.
Mm,
No one. It will
it's
take
good.
really, really, really,
One
take you
lesson.
places personally and professionally.
Mhm,
And so that's really what it's about. Add unique value.
mm, mm.
Ask yourself what that is and
Ask
share
yourself,
and
what is
own
your
it.
value? I love that. Somebody
Own
type
it.
that in. Where are my glasses? Okay. Yeah, okay, I guess I'll type it here. Let me type it too. But what is it? You say, ask yourself,
Ask yourself what that unique value
what is your unique value?
is.
And if
Yes.
you know in the studio audience, this is a question that Saskia, who's graduating today from our training program, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch, listen, well, if you already know what your unique value is, then put it in the comment section. My unique value, which can you have more than one unique value?
Of course. Absolutely. Why
Well,
not?
mine, one of them is I love everybody.
Oh,
I
yes.
love God's
It
people.
was.
I don't care who you are. I don't even care if you've done some dirt to me. I still, believe it or not, have love for that person. I still love the person.
Mhm.
I don't know. Some people are like, Nick, you better not say that no more. Don't say you love somebody that did you like that. But I do.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
do.
That is
But
actually operating from a place of power, believe you me. When you don't dwell on the negative experiences with people, with individuals,
right.
that puts you in a place. And it's the same thing like how a servant, having a servant heart,
Yeah.
right? And the emotional intelligence, I keep remembering, that's going to be the focus of my probably the first few episodes when I do start up, would be around, building, how to build supportive relationships, right? And that means that you do not just look at and follow up with everything. You don't
That's
have to have a debate or an answer to every question that's
right.
posed to you. That is a lot of time being wasted that you cannot get back because time is the most
Mm.
precious resource that we have. We don't have any time for that.
You cannot get it back. I
Of
see a lot of
course.
comments. I see a
Yeah.
lot of comments. Dr. Lotus, meet Saskia Christian. I don't know if you all do you know each other already? You
Oh,
don't
of
know.
course. Of course I know Lotus. Hey. Hey, Dr.
I
Richey.
was like, Dr. Lotus Richey, a night's show.
Yes.
If for those of you that are
Yes.
tuning in and you have not watched Dr. Lotus Richey,
Of course you
Ignite
know.
You show and books that boom your business and news you can use, you want to follow Dr. Lotus Richey. She has so much going on over on her platform
Absolutely
globally. And
amazing
you
professional.
definitely want to be over there. Come with your notebook. She's always saying, hey, note takers or money makers and how to harness your greatness. Make sure you follow Dr. Lotus Richey. And so
Yeah.
thank you for being here, Dr. Lotus. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
Another fantastic and inspiring show with I don't know if
Oh,
you're supposed to do that with
thank
the
you.
glasses, but I don't want to wear them all the time because they're just reading glasses. But anyway, another fantastic and inspiring show by the balanced Dr. Kim Jacobs and another
Of
impactful guest.
course.
Yes, yes. All right. Oh,
Yeah.
Dr. Tina J. Ramsey. Now, Dr.
Oh, hello, Dr. Tino.
Do you know her too?
Of course. I'm
Dr.
surrounded by phenomenal, outstanding women leaders. What a gift
Oh,
every day. I'm so grateful.
you know what? People usually celebrate only celebrities. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna celebrate my girlfriends that are celebrities too. It's like, girl, you do your thing. I don't believe that it's either or. I believe that
Yeah.
it can be and. We can celebrate our celebrity friends and we can celebrate our everyday heroes that are sheroes and wonderful.
Absolutely, absolutely. Because we're all
And so
human beings. Again, no one is
Dr.
higher than another.
Tina J. Ramsey, the founder of CTR Media Network. Her and her
Mhm.
husband went into that endeavor together, Mr. Curtis. And I am super excited because the Kim Jacobs Show, we stream on CTR Media Network too in over 100 countries. Thanks to Dr. Tina J. Ramsey allowing us to be on that platform. So thank you for being here today. All right, let's see. And Dennis Spraggins, he is my faithful male viewer. He said he loves the show, and we love you, Dennis. And thank you. I know
Thank
you
you
always
for
put
joining
like
us. Yes.
Black Girls Rock and all of that. So I appreciate your support and love and support on this program. Woo, okay. Yeah, that was fun.
Yes.
Dr. Tina
And I
was
just, Kim, I just want to say one thing just for the regarding the unique value offering that everyone has, and they need to show up with it, is that confidence. It's really important that you have that confidence boost,
that's
and
right.
that's what we are here at Boost Through to do, help
Good.
you deliver that strong dose of confidence
That's right.
boosting that you need to be resilient, right? You need that inner strength to know that you are a conqueror. You can
Right.
overcome, right? And there's no challenge that's meeting you that you cannot, really rise above
That's
and
right.
make it to the other side. And not only make it to the other side, but also help others
That's
make
right.
it to the other side because that is your social responsibility.
That's correct. Our
As an
social responsibility. I'm having a hot flash. I don't know how people. I'm sure that there are some news people that have new that have hot flashes, but I am seriously when I have a hot flash, it's happening. You see, I'm like getting
yeah,
what in the world, and I'm not even nervous or anything at that level. I'm just it's menopause, y'all.
yeah.
I don't understand in the grocery stores and stuff how they can cool food and can cool beverages but not people. I need a room where I can get some kind of hot flash relief.
Mm-hmm.
Is it just me, or do you have a hormonal hot flash? Do you have hot flashes?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Yes. Actually, no, I don't really experience that, but it's really hot in Arizona.
Oh gosh. Okay. Take
So
me
I
sometimes.
think everybody is experiencing a higher level of discomfort at this time because of the high, 110 degrees, and so we were experiencing. So, but it shall pass. I
It
said
shall. This too shall pass.
exactly.
I need it to pass sooner rather than later. And people that don't understand is because you haven't gone through it. And there are medications and everything for menopause, right, Saskia?
Hmm.
But
Absolutely right.
in one case, one raised my blood pressure. I have really good blood pressure. And I was like, well, I
Mhm.
can't be having nothing raise my blood pressure. So that can't happen. Anyway, okay, y'all, let's stay focused. I'm sorry. I done way.
Again, this is authenticity.
Right. This is
Yes.
balance. So there's no need to act like I don't feel like I'm
Yes.
sweating
Yes.
whenever I know I'm having a hot flash. But yeah, it
Mhm.
might be all of these lights, Dr. Lotus. I see your comment. You said, girl, it's the lights. It's the lights.
Yeah.
Peppermint, some solutions, peppermint
Solutions.
oil for the carrier. Okay, good. I'm gonna go back and read all these comments. Let's stay focused. Okay. Today we're talking with Saskia Christian, and she's the founder of Bruce Through, and she's graduating from our program, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. Saskia, let me know what day your show is airing so people will be able to know when to tune in, what day of the week and time.
So I'm looking at it being on December 7th. December 7th around 10:30 a.m. Arizona Mountain
10:30.
Standard Time. Yes, 10:30 a.m. Arizona Mountain Standard Time. I say that because there's a shift between, Pacific Standard and Arizona time.
That's
For
MST
the time
time.
frame. 10:30 a.m. to
10:30
11:30
a.m. MST.
MST. Correct.
Okay, I
Yes.
just want to put that.
Yes.
Okay. So beginning December, let me
This
stop this. It passed.
December 7th should be
Okay,
Saturday.
everybody, I'm back. Hello, my name is Kim Jacobs, host of the Kim Jacobs Show, and I'm back in my professional mode now. So anyway, Resilient Power TV show is hosted by Saskia Christian. There's so much that you can follow her until she formally launches the start of the show. But beginning December 7th at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, you will be able to start tuning into her show weekly. But until then, make sure that you formally follow her in every aspect. September, for example, she has World's Greatest Speaker is happening. Tell us about that.
Yes, so it's just an opportunity, first opportunity to be able to just to write on my speaking platform. How I developed, signature speeches. And of course, the first one that comes to mind is the Leadership Experience Tour. What an amazing, life-changing moment I had. And so I got to dissect that and the journey leading up to the Leadership Experience Tour, delivering that speech and having those amazing interviews, TV interviews, having that experience.
You were featured here in a magazine. Is this the Brain
Yes,
thing, right?
yes. This is the Be Well magazine. I've been featured for the last 2 seasons, and have another season coming up in 2024, where I really get to share about just how I navigate, horizons, and really how I did expand my focus from, the engineering corporate visionary leadership world to trauma healing and resilience life coaching and executive training. So I do love that experience because it gave me the opportunity to be able to share, authentically with the world, the journey. So they can really, really touch lives and motivate them to take action. And don't stay in a place where you're not, where you feel stuck and you feel, defeated. It's okay to move over. And that's really what my articles that I have written in those the magazine features. That's what they bring. Hello. You're back.
Saskia, I'm going to pull you back in. Oh, you're in already. Okay. Can
Yes.
you hear me?
Yes, I can. Certainly. It's technicality.
Having trouble. Okay. Well, I know I'm still live and I am going to figure out what's happening over here. I don't know, but can you hear me, Saskia? I
Yes, I
came to my
can.
phone.
Loud and clear.
Okay.
Yes.
Guess what? So as you can see, when things happen that are beyond your control, because I have something determining something on the internet over here. So it might be some work happening here in the community. I don't know, but you got to go to plan B, right? You can't be like, oh, the
Absolutely.
show can't go on. You're like, girl, bye. That's the whole beautiful part of being able to be a professional and training people how to make it happen regardless. So now
Absolutely.
I'm on my phone. Is that fair?
Yes, that is absolutely fair. That shows you're very flexible.
Either way, the show has to go on. And even for some reason, if the whole community shuts the internet pieces down around here,
Yeah.
you keep it going until the end of the show. Is that fair?
Yes, and that is
Because life should
resilience
not
right
be
there.
about one person.
That's a perfect example of resilience. That's what we're here to do.
That's the bottom line. And I'll figure out whatever's happening, but I can't figure it out during the middle of the show. So let's go on and let people understand, why are you infusing mental health and resilience and coupling that together?
Yes. I've experienced lots of, I always bring it back to me because that is the motivation for everything that I do. I've experienced lots of personal and professional trauma along the way. And the solution, what actually helped me, is just working on, nurturing that ability to be able to overcome with that growth mindset shift, right? And to see challenges as opportunities,
Good.
right? And be able to just have a, persevere and be able to adapt to changing circumstances and realize that's what is going to get me keep me in a victorious mindset and way of life if I do that. So that all of that is saying is that that's all about resilience, being able to bounce forward and in response to setbacks, whether it's career or personal life, right? Changes happen all the time. It happens to everyone. No one gets to say, oh, change, you can't access me. No, no one gets
It's
that right.
inevitable. It's inevitable. It's happening.
So resilience is a gift and it's a growth opportunity because it's a growth process. You don't just arrive at the destination and say, okay, I'm stop growing in resilience. It's progressive. Every day you're healing. Every day that you're showing compassion for yourself, right? In a nurturing, have understanding. If you don't have that compassion for yourself, nobody's going to have that for you. And that's really what kicked my resilience in the gear. Understanding that, there's not to stop with the why me, right? But having empathy for what I'm going through and giving myself time to heal and don't let anyone or anything else dictate how fast I heal. Right? Because I know best my experiences. I know best my emotions. Everybody's emotions are valid.
That's
right? We don't need validation from anyone else in terms of the experiences that we are walking through. We already know what it is. So let's face it, be equipped, whether it's with the positive reinforcement from your community, your circle, right? If everybody doesn't have anything positive or to say about your growth, to help with your growth, then I suggest you get the professional help that you need.
That's
I would say that, whether it's therapists, counselors, trauma-informed coaches like myself.
That's right.
But they're out there. The resources are out there to help you to be able to overcome. It doesn't matter what aspect of life, part of life, you're at or how successful you are. We all need that around us. So that's resilience is a gift. It keeps on giving. And so that's how I associate it with mental wellness, right? It's really all about, it's again, emotional restoration. It helps with that, right? Being able to have the tools to master emotional regulation in the workplace. If you have a difficult conversation with someone in the workplace, being able to step away and go and get that, be regulated, right? And then you return to the conversation when you are best able to handle it. But it all starts with giving yourself grace. So that's what we at Boost True do in terms of every platform offering all the tools that we do design. We infiltrate resilience and grace And that's how
Mhm.
long-lasting emotional restoration takes place.
Emotional restoration. What I'm so grateful that you were born. That's what I'll say. I am grateful
Oh,
that God
thank you.
allowed me
Same
to
here.
come to this earth because it is the whole world would miss out if Saskia Christian was not here to share this level
Too
of
kind.
faith. I'm not even joking. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. What you're saying, most people do not say. And that validates what people are experiencing. I know this show, just so everybody that's tuning in, this is about Saskia Christian graduating from a training program on how to start your own virtual show, podcast, talk show from scratch. And so she went through a 6-week training program that allowed me to be her coach. But what you're saying today is so profound.
Yes, I wanna.
It's
One thing I wanna add, Kim, is that not only am I focused here with the upcoming show and everything I do in terms of offerings to those through, making people into helping them become overcomers, but
right.
also building up influential leaders as well.
Mhm.
So we all know in corporate spaces or executives, particularly female executives,
Mhm.
do struggle from time to time with confidence, right? And the ability to be able to command a room, right? And get buy-in on their agenda, right?
Right.
And so having having the opportunity to talk with several female C-suite executives, um, within the U.S. and outside the U.S. I would like to be able to bring that, those conversations in as well on the show. So it's going to be rich, not only those amazing insights that I've gathered from the conversation with them, and I know you will too, but also from the newsletter, the wisdom outpouring that we've been doing on a weekly basis. And we celebrated 50 editions
Excellent.
recently, 50 editions of Tap Into Your Resilience Power newsletter. And
Excellent.
it's heartwarming to see it impact lives in such an amazing way because I know people would not be subscribing. We're almost 500. I think I just I just um, I just announced that we had 400 and reached the 400 mark. Now we're practically at 500 now. And I
Right.
was like, wow, it must be that we're adding unique value to help professionals go through their day in excellence and give excellence. And when they show up, when the emotional well being and everything and their health is being catered to, and they're
Right.
being encouraged and say, yes, you can do this, have
You
people
can.
rooting for you, guess what? Everybody else benefits. The
Mm.
entire corporate environment, or, corporations benefit because of that. You have a higher level of productivity. You have greater innovation excellence because everybody is playing from a point of strength and
That's
everybody deserves that.
right.
So that's what we're doing for free. We at Booster been doing that for free, complimentary, and so we can't wait to be able to add other excellent value to the community at large. So thank you
Oh,
for allowing us that opportunity to be
oh
able
my.
to be part of this training, TV show training, so that we can give the world excellence it deserves. So thank you so much.
Okay. So speaking of the training, tell people why you would even recommend this training to them. What would be the reasons that you say, hey, do this because of this?
Yes, because it really reaches you. You reach your students wherever they're at, and you show them because you have a mastery of this, right? You show them that, okay, even though I've mastered this, it took me some time and years of work and refining, right, to be able to get to that point. But that doesn't mean that you're going to arrive there. Start from where you are. It's okay. Start somewhere. And that's what got me, really, really, loving the training that I received from you, and of course the equipment training, technical training needed for to be able to get the show done through the StreamYard platform, all those intricacies that I didn't even know existed. You showed them to me, and of course, the resources that you shared with us to make our show, really received well by the community, and sponsorships and those things. They've been really, really valuable to me as I prepare to launch the Resilient Power TV show. So again, thank you so much, Kim, for being an excellent professional and for always leading with a heart posture and for being a listener always. And so with that, you'll always win. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Listen, everybody, we're going to take a commercial break and we're going to come back and we're going to hear more from Saskia Christian, who's graduating today from How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch, the 6-week training program. And we do have 5 students that we take in each of our group sessions. We're in session with our newest group and would love for you to join. We always take 5 students and we get an opportunity to go on this journey together. So make sure that you reach out if you're interested in being in our upcoming session. And when the seats are gone, they're gone for that session. I can't do anything about it because I don't want to take so many because I wanted to be customized and individualized to that particular person. And then people do accept the one-on-one training too. So some people only want just them on the screen and we're working for the 6 weeks exclusively. And so KimJacobsConsulting.com is where some of that information is, and an endorsement video from Les Brown as well is there. KimJacobsConsulting.com. Is that on here? No, I'll put that somewhere for you all. All right, we'll take a commercial break and we'll be right back and hear more from Saskia Christian, our newest graduate of How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. Are you enjoying yourself, Saskia, over there?
Oh, I am having a blast. Thank you.
Learning even more from you. We'll be right back, everybody.
Of course.
Hi, I'm Kim Jacobs, the Managing Director of the Charlotte, North Carolina chapter of eWomen Network. I am so excited that you stopped to watch this video. I've got good news for you. You've just discovered an international network of women entrepreneurs who are committed to helping you achieve, succeed, and prosper. We're on a mission here to help 1 million women entrepreneurs each achieve $1 million in annual revenue. Here at eWomen Network, we have a complete success system that supports you every step of the way in building and growing your business. You being here right now is no accident. We're supposed to know about you. We want to meet you to find out how we can help you as well as learn about what you have to offer. With over 500,000 women connected through 118 chapters across the United States, Canada, Australia, and the United Kingdom, you are never alone. If this is resonating with you, please go to eWomenNetwork.com/Charlotte. Notice too my contact information. I invite you to reach out to me and to check out our upcoming in-person and online events. I'm really looking forward to introducing you to our special community.
All right, everyone. So welcome back. And yes, if you have not become a part of eWomen Network, feel free to take a look at that information. And we host our meetings at the Charlotte Museum of History on the 3rd Thursday of each month. And we have phenomenal speakers that travel in. Actually, we have one that's traveling in to speak with us coming up in September. So make sure that you go ahead and go to network.com/Charlotte. No matter where you are in the country, you can join eWomen Network. All right. I am interested in knowing when people tune in, which I think there's, like you said, such rich information and so much robust content that's going to be shared. But what's that main thing that they can expect when they tune into your show, Resilient Power TV? What are they going to walk away with?
I would say that they would actually walk away be equipped with all the tools, the resources, and the strategies. Whether it's from guest appearances that I have on the show, or from the material or previously taped episodes with those female C-suite executives, they can expect to be empowered and they can expect to have that healing, because there will be people there, including myself, saying, come on, you can do this. You can live your best life. You can be transformed. Let's start with you today. We are with you. That's what. And the narrative, they can expect to have that narrative change. If they're seeing themselves in a victim type of mindset, to have that narrative shift to a victor mindset so they can conquer whatever it is, challenges that they're dealing with at the moment. Encouragement you can expect right there, and you will experience it on our show.
Oh, you all are in for such a tremendous treat
Oh,
when you tune into Resilient Power TV show with Saskia Christian beginning December 7th, 10:30 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. You are going to be equipped to be more resilient in your life. I also wanted to let people know you had this book launch. Tell us what happened at your virtual book launch that happened in May. So tell us about
yes,
that.
yes. So this is a part of an amazing community I'm a part of, led by the wonderful Kimberly Smith Austin, our GSFE sister. And so it's the courage to shine. And wow, what a gift it is to be able to contribute, my work, written work based on my journey of transformation with other amazing women leaders. They're outstanding. And so we had our, just like really just before launching the book, we had a 1 hour virtual session where we each shared about our chapter and be able to get, the community feedback. It was such rich conversation. Conversation really that propel healing as far as I'm concerned. So authentic exchange is so needed, and that's what it showcased, the strength of authenticity. And so I can't wait. There'll be much more coming there out of the empowered women in wellness. That's like another family of mine. And so everywhere it's like a whole new network of people, but really the mission is to deliver holistic wellness to women and other professionals, women, but that's the focus of the Empowered Women in Wellness. Good. But just to give them that encouragement so they can continuously improve in their daily lives, so that they can have their healing and they can have their empowerment at their own pace.
That's a blessing, Saskia. Thank you for doing that and being obedient.
Honored.
Dr. LaWanda Williams is on too, and she has a show, and you definitely want to connect with this powerhouse. She is so inspired.
Yes.
So inspiring. She went through the training too. So.
Oh, wow. See, all the powerhouses. It must be you, Kim.
A whole different group, but this woman right here, Dr. LaWanda Williams, she helps you be able to really regain who you are and understand what your purpose is in life and how to get past some of the trauma and drama in your life. This woman is very
you really can't do anything in this world unless you operate from a position of power and confidence. That's what I've learned. So
that's a common theme.
That is a common theme. It keeps being reinforced every day. I had an opportunity today. I was basically facing something where if I had taken it in, it's something that was sent to interfere with my level of confidence. But guess what? Within 1 hour after that, I actually had an opportunity to have the confidence boosting by someone saying, oh, you're such a brilliant leader. Just like that. An executive, by the way. So that tells you, that underscores the importance of what voice are we listening to?
That's right.
Who are we listening to? Right? Who is, according to Les Brown, right? Your amazing friend. Yeah. Who are you listening to? What's in your house? He had an episode there. What is in your house? not what's in the White House. That's important, but what's in your house,
Your own personal house.
Oh,
What's in this
exactly.
personal house
There
right
you
here?
go.
Not even
Mentally,
house. What's in
mentally,
this house?
yes, exactly. Mentally, emotionally, right? So that when somebody says something to you, are you going to fall apart just because of words? Or are you just going to keep on moving? Because that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, where they're at.
Good. Y'all tune in to Resilient Power TV to learn more from this woman. I do want to let you all know, too, starting September 5th at 7 p.m., we're going to be doing online virtual Bible studies. You'll see it here and some other places as well on YouTube, Facebook, different places. But Promise Hour Bible study is kicking off, and I want you all to be in your virtual seats. It's not a show at all. Actually, it's Bible study because of some things that God has put for me to do and to lead some charges that He's given and assigned to my hands. And those are not about a show at all. Those are some different aspects of Kim Jacobs. In order for me to balance my real aspect of life, I have to also be obedient to God's perfect will for my life, okay, and through my life. Other than that, I just might as well just call it a day because I'm not doing everything God has purpose for me to do. And speaking of purpose, I believe, and I don't know, I think was it Sarah Jake? I heard somebody say we are the purpose. Okay, we are. It's through us that we can be used for God to be able to allow His purpose to manifest on this earth.
Absolutely.
So we have to do God's will if you really want to live according to His will. Anyway, Bible study for 1 hour, September 5th, virtually. Make sure you be a part of it. And more flyers and stuff are coming out. Let's go to the transition of one more thing, and then I'm gonna present you with one thing, and we're gonna get off this show. Tell me who this Liz is.
So this is my amazing husband, William, and son Lucian. Yes.
What's his name? Your son?
Lucian. That's his name.
Lucian. That's a unique name, Lucian. Hey, Lucian. You didn't know I had that picture, did you?
Yes, he is a different, a unique personality. To say the least, lots of wisdom beyond his years, and I'm grateful.
I'm sure he got it from you and his dad.
Yes, exactly, and I'm grateful that he has both parents that can give him that richness and let him see world from that perspective. And so it's such a gift to be.
Well, congratulations!
Yes,
congratulations on being a wonderful mother.
Yes, thank you. It's a lot a lot of I should say compartments, but everything has to work all together for one great purpose.
That's right.
So that's the whole thing. So they complement each other.
Well, everyone, we have reached the part in our graduation where we get a chance to celebrate the new host, Saskia Christian. Put your comments over in the comment section, flood that section, and let her know that you are celebrating her graduation from how to start your own show from scratch today, right here on the Kim Jacobs Show. And with that being the case, we would like to present you. Let's pull it up. We would like to present Saskia with the Kim Jacobs online course of how to start your own show from scratch. This certificate is presented to Saskia Christian today, August 20th, 2024. And it is your certificate of completion. So I just want to take a moment to congratulate you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. It's so eloquently done. Yes.
And that certificate and any flyers and different things that you all see, one of our team members, Cassandra Davis, did that for us. So I just want to say thank you to you, Cassandra, as well, for always just being in the background, but so supportive and so helpful. And Mackenzie as well, who's always so helpful. And I partner with Dr. Lotus Roche on a lot of things, with Dr. Tina J. Ramsey on a lot of projects. A lot of people, when you're working, you may see the person up front, but there are so many people underneath that iceberg that's lifting that person up. So I just want to thank everybody. My son, Frankie, he plays a big part in helping with a lot of things that happen. All of my children, actually, all of them actively helped me in some regard in my journey in life. So thank you
Awesome.
all.
Yes.
Who do you want to thank, Saskia? Anybody? Say something. My mama, I have to thank her. She always, my friend Sean. Oh, girl, I could be going on. Go ahead.
Yeah, I just really just want to thank my husband for just being a supportive spouse to the journey, and it's been an intricate journey. And I thank our amazing son and legacy, Lucian, and of course my mom, who is just beyond amazing. And so without her help, I would not be, of course, the person I am today with the help of that, of course.
That's
And so
beautiful.
I'm very grateful for just who she is and her supportive voice. Um, every step of the way, I've had to overcome lots of challenges in living in 4 different countries, and she was the commonality in every experience there. And so
Never take that for
I'm
granted.
grateful. Yes, I'm very grateful for all that she has done. I'm grateful also for my dad as well in the role that he played as a public speaker. That was his strength, and I'm so grateful that I was able to have that, passed on to me. And yep, just grateful for life and for the new experiences and the open doors.
And it just beginning, as even though as well versed as you are and matriculated through a lot of different things, this is still just the beginning of what God has in
Yes,
store
of
for you,
course.
Saskia.
Yes.
Linda Joseph, Pastor
Yes,
Linda
thank you,
Joseph
thank you
says,
so much,
congratulations.
Linda. Thank
And she
you,
is an
thank you. Much
amazing
love.
evangelist. Just won a pageant. She's a powerhouse
Oh,
too.
wow, wow.
Graduated from the program, How to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. So I'm going to be inviting you into that community. It's a private community for those that have graduated.
Okay.
Virginia Rutherford Hall is on too, and she said
Okay, Lorna.
congratulations.
Thank you, Virginia.
Yeah, you oh my gosh. So you got some powerhouses here supporting you.
Yes,
She's gonna be pulled into the
yes, yes,
private group today, everyone. So y'all show her some love.
yes.
Virginia Rutherford Hall, she was in the airline industry for over 20 something years.
Wow.
And
Great
she has the
experience.
Wings of Wisdom
Yes.
program. So she's teaching people all kind of wisdom, and y'all can be
Mhm.
each other's guests on different shows. Linda Joseph is she has that emerge and empowerment for women. Oh my
Wow.
God. You
Oh,
don't want to
that's
miss connecting with her
that's
globally.
potent.
Y'all, if you are
Wow.
interested in joining in on being a graduate from our program, How
Mhm.
to Start Your Own Show from Scratch. Let me see if I can pull
Yes. This is the
it.
place to be.
Okay, you tell them how they can register. 'Cause I gotta put my glasses on.
Okay. So I believe you can contact Kim at thebalancedoctor.tv or call the number on the screen, 704-944-3534. I know that Kim is so excited to get to meet you and to help nurture those skills so that you can host your dream show. And so I can't wait to hear from you as well, because I've had with
All
her
right.
has been exceptional. So thank you.
Thank you, Saskia. You're an exceptional student, and I could not be more honored to have had
Thank you so
the
much.
opportunity
Kind
to
words.
coach you. You're very coachable, even though you have all of these areas of expertise. You're extremely coachable, and so that shows me that you're always ever learning and never technically arriving.
Yes.
And that's the way that I know that I am. I don't want to ever arrive, because at that point I'm just going on to heaven. I'm good. I'm off this earth, but I'm not interested in arriving. I always want to learn more and more and
Correct.
soak it in. What can I do to be better in my walk? Listen, if you all have not partnered with the Kim Jacobs Show yet, please take a moment to do that today. It doesn't take a long time. You can pull your phones out right now and just go ahead and send some type of contribution. It gives us a chance to keep the programming going, bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. And we do this Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you can send a cash app to $Kim Jacobs Inc. Some people prefer PayPal. So you can go to paypal.me/Kim Jacobs Inc. Or you can even send Venmo. That's at the Kim Jacobs Show. You can join our membership programs. We have programs, patreon.com/the Kim Jacobs Show, or you can even become a Mother Dreamer, motherdreamer.com/join. And some people prefer Zelle, 704-962-7161. And I said all of that for the audio podcast listeners because we also stream on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon, Google Music, Amazon Music, SoundCloud, Sound Deezer, blah, blah, blah. Wherever it is that you get your shows, you can tune into the Kim Jacobs Show, Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. All right, everybody, that is today's episode. We just celebrated Saskia Christian, Resilient Power TV. How do they stay connected with you? One more time.
Yes, you can always reach out to me at boostru.com/contact or Saskia C at boostru.com or just simply 503-515-8704.
Wait a minute, I want to put that number. What's the number?
503-515-8704.
Okay.
We have presence on LinkedIn as well, heavy presence on LinkedIn with our newsletter, and just our engagement there is just pretty high as well. So we look forward to connecting with you and to thriving together.
Okay, y'all. I can't get no more in this show today. I mean, we've done everything that we can do in this hour, but I am so proud of you and congratulations again.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
All right, congratulations.
Yes, thank you.
I see all kinds of comments.
Yeah.
Don't wait. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
Do it today.
Absolutely right. The takeaways.
All right, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning into this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show and celebrating with Saskia Christian.
Yes, thank you.
Graduation. I'll see you backstage. Oh, I do want to say this real fast too. We had an icon, that person that Phil Donahue recently passed away, and I do want to just acknowledge that he had a strong impact in the television talk show world. I know I used to mute the television and read closed captioning to Oprah Winfrey and to Phil Donahue because I wanted two different varying perspectives. And I really learned a lot about becoming a host through them. I also want to just acknowledge that Wally Amos, famous Amos Cookies that you all know about, well, he has a cookie called Delilah anyway, but I'll talk more about that because I interviewed him and about 5 years ago and the footage got damaged. And so thanks to my son, Frankie, he was able to retrieve some of it, enough for us to pull together some things to make it be able to be shared with you. So we will do a tribute episode featuring Wally Amos. And even in his 80s at that point, when I interviewed him, he was so full of life and excitement and zeal and just a great personality, a big personality. So he is going to be missed on this earth. And I just wanted to give tribute to him as well.
Yes.
All right, everybody. That's today's episode. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow again here on the Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you, Saskia.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of the Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference, and I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.